What's up, Vinyl Community? It's your boy Chris coming at you live as always from the Man Cave. First of all, it's Friday. We made it. Cheers. I know that means something to some of you and some of you it doesn't. I know I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I've been the one that works all Friday on Saturday and Sunday. And then I've been the one who looks forward to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And as of now, I'm the one that looks forward. So cheers to everybody. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. It's a chance to listen to some tunes, be with some people you love, have some good food, chill, vibe out, etc., etc., etc. I got a weekend here in the Carolinas where it's not going to be 90, and it'll probably be the last weekend I have like that till about October. I'm planning on enjoying it. All right, anyway, got a GRAIL specifically that I want to unbox for you guys, a GRAIL in the mail, if you will, and then I got another package that came from Colorado via Supreme Love. That's got a couple of records in it, not GRAILs, but good stuff. A couple of records I've always wanted, and then a couple of other recents that showed up. So what I'll do is I'll run through this one real quick for you guys. I don't want to keep you. So first off, it's a recent one. I got it last week. I haven't had a chance to throw it on yet. It was one that I remember going through a phase where I saw it on the in the shops a lot, where I saw it in the bins a lot, and I just thought, honestly, I didn't pay that much attention. I kind of thought maybe it was a reissue of an older release. It's not. But it's Floating Points and Pharoah Sanders and the London Symphony Orchestra. So, yeah. It came out in 2020, I think is my understanding, but it snuck right by me. And then here recently, I've been on a huge Pharoah Sanders kick, so I wanted to make sure I added it to the collection. So very happy, hopefully giving it its first spin here soon. It arrived via Amazon because I haven't had very much time to do here lately. Next up is one that I had pre-ordered when I found out it was coming, because it's a later career Bill Evans record that I'd always liked and enjoyed. So I had pre-ordered it, and then today I go on my online banking. I don't know if you guys do this. I check my online banking multiple times a day, and it saw a deduction for the amount of the record. I'm like, what the hell? What did I buy? What is this? And so I go pull it up, and it turns out it's this. It's Bill Evans' You Must Believe in Spring, featuring Eddie Gomez and Elliot Ziegman. Awesome stuff. Don't have an original, anything like that. It's Craft Recordings, mastered by Kevin Gray, 2 LP set, cut at 45 RPM. If I'm being honest, had I known it was cut at 45 RPM, I'd have probably passed, because I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I'm not a big fan of the 45 RPM cut. I mean, the sounds great, but usually if I'm spinning records, then I'm maybe updating my collection, or maybe I'm organizing my shelves, or reorganizing my collection, or cleaning records. So I don't like to get up that much, because it's like I'm focused on something. I'm not a casual sit and have a glass of scotch type record listener. I'm just not anymore, anyway. Now, once upon a time I was. So I don't like to flip the records that much. It's distracting me from what it is I'm doing. But anyway, I'm sure this is going to sound great, and so I'm sure I'm going to be happy with it. Bill Evans, You Must Believe in Spring, Craft Recordings, and once again, mastered by Kevin Gray, 45 RPM. Like, again, I'm sure it's going to sound great. I'm looking forward to hearing it. I'll go with the package that came from my boy Tree of Supreme Love. It's called an opening act before the main event, if you will. It's a couple of simple ones. Most of you probably have. Well, maybe not. I mean, even if you don't have, you're aware of. It's not going to be anything mind blowing. He had recently a Verve lot score on eBay. And really, all he really wanted out of the whole lot was, I think, a record. And then it turns out he ended up keeping a couple. But other than that, he was willing to sell some stuff. I can't remember what he kept. Honestly, I'm just being honest. I talk to so many people every day about records. So it's just one of those deals. But see, bundled them kind of rough together. But anyway, it's one can never have too much Ellington, if I'm being completely honest with you. So Duke Ellington and Johnny Hodges play the blues back to back. It's on Verve Records. It's the OG. Great stuff. And the next up is one that I am a big fan of. Back to back, I'm not as familiar with, but side by side, Duke Ellington and Johnny Hodges plus others. Again, it's an OG mono on Verve, and it's one that I am a big fan of. Gotta say, I think Tree already did a video where he shared these and showed these, and she's pretty clean. So definitely looking forward to it again. You can argue, you make the argument. Duke Ellington had one of the 2 or 3 greatest careers in the history of jazz. I'm not even sure how debatable that is. I mean, great career, fantastic. So wonderful stuff. Happy to have those. Thanks, Tree. Cheers to you for sending them my way. Cheers, bud. Thank you. And now the moment I've all been waiting for. This is one I've been after for years. Slowly but surely, you just never see it in the bins, ever. I haven't ran upon it on a holy moly wall, holy shit wall anywhere. I haven't. When I have seen them on eBay or whatever, they've been beat or overpriced or something like that. But finally, the stars aligned for me, and what helped kind of facilitate me looking even harder was Dylan at Noble Records. All of a sudden, Dylan at Noble Records, if he's watching this, I doubt it, has gotten to the point where he's keeping a lot of these jazz records, and he's gotten more into jazz records, and he's updated his system so he likes jazz more. Amazing, I imagine that. And great system, jazz just sounds wonderful. All right, so he got this one here recently and it just fell in his lap after I've been looking for it for years, and then he was flossing on me a little bit, so I couldn't let him continue the floss. He's had a few too many flosses on me here lately for my taste, and I'm supposed to be the jazz guy, so I couldn't let him keep it up. And so I finally reached out and ordered this one online, and now I'm trying to figure out where in the hell. Oh, there you go. eBay too. I couldn't let him continue to floss, so I just went ahead and reached out, found one that I liked on eBay, made the seller an offer, hoping like hell they took it. They did, so that's awesome, because again, I have seen some overpriced ones over the last 8 years I've been looking for, and have I ever overpaid for a record? I have. I've knowingly overpaid for a record before. One I really wanted, yes I have. I've done it before, but I try not to do that. The older I get, the more I try to not do that. But anyway, my first time putting eyes on this physical copy. And I tell you, the cover looks great. Joe Henderson in Japan on Milestone Records. I've told you guys here recently that I've been really wanting to get every Joe Henderson Milestone release. I'm almost there. If anybody knows where I can get Joe Henderson Power to the People on Milestone, that'd be great, because that one and this one were the 2 big ones for me. Wonderful stuff. I love this record. Joe Henderson on tenor, Hideo Ichikawa on electric piano, Kunomitsu on Inaba on bass, and Motohiko Hino on drums. Guys, I probably butchered at least one of those names. I hope not, but forgive me if I did. 1973 Milestone release live in Japan. Guys, I'm getting ready to throw this on like now. I can't wait. I've wanted this for years, like I just said. And to make it even better, A, the wax is clean. Yeah, not too bad. Pretty clean. Splat out. And B, not sure if you guys can see. Look up close. Promo copy. So, even cooler. I love my promo copies. So, I'm very happy to add this one to the old collection. Yeah, thrilled about it. I want all Joe Henderson. And basically, I mean, I'd love to have every Joe Henderson release ever, if I'm being honest with you. I mean, if there's an artist, there's 2 or 3 artists, honestly, that you're okay with just having everything in the discography. He's one for me. Coltrane, obviously, Wayne Shorter, Jackie McLean. I mean, these are guys that I'm okay. Kenny Dorham with having everything in your discography. There's obviously more, but yeah. So once again, that's the Grail in the mail. The other ones were kind of just some recent sensing, some let's just call it opening acts. But so thank you to Tree for the opening acts. Thank you to my local record store, Lunchbox Records, for sending me one. Thank you to Amazon, because the Lord knows Amazon needs to be thanked for one. And And thank you to this seller on eBay for taking my offer on this one. I felt like it was a fair and reasonable offer. They accepted. They sent me this one, and I'm getting ready to throw it on now because, guys, I've been salivating for this one for a long time. So thank you very much. Once again, wherever you are, I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend, enjoying themselves. Hope you guys are getting out and enjoying some stuff this weekend, having some good stuff, digging through some bins, having some good food, spending some time with family, loved ones, and friends. And I think that's all I've got for you. So until next time, until next video, keep dropping that needle, you guys, and have you cut a spade or do, I reckon. Deuces.